Hi, this is Simon Liang back with Groove at any time. Welcome back to our show where we can literally be on at any time, on any day, talking about just about anything. But today we're going to be talking about our continued conversation on the amazing Groove magazine launch. So hope you enjoyed your weekend. I believe it is officially Monday for hopefully all of you who are watching here right now. Maybe for some of you, it might even be on Tuesday already. That's because we're on at a slightly different time, and I'm gonna try and keep this one a little bit short because I know that the amazing Mr. David Lemon is coming on in just about a couple of hours, and I want to make sure that there's enough time for you to digest everything, take a break, and also come back in time for his session as well. So like I said, hopefully all of you had an amazing weekend, and my weekend was pretty amazing. I spent some of it with you. That's right. I believe it was Saturday night or the middle of the night on Sunday. We had a 1:30 a.m. session with you right here at Groove at any time. So were you there? What do you mean? What session? The session that talked about the just amazing Groove magazine launch, which is obviously something that you should all be a part of if you're not already. And of course, as a member, as a fellow Groovester, you should also be promoting it as well. And so at 1:30 in the morning, I decided that I was going to walk you through all the different promotional tools that are available right here within our tools. And so for you to actually be here and watch it, hopefully you had access to that content as well. But in case you didn't, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to send a message to the actual chat right here. So make sure that you check your chat if you haven't already, or go directly. I'm going to show it on the screen right now. Groove over to anytime. In other words, grooveover.to/anytime. And this will take you to the place where you will be able to see our archives of a lot of our Groove at Anytime training. And what I want you to do is to go back to the one that was done, maybe about 48 hours or so ago, so that you can actually get walked through all the different promotional tools that were there as well. But today is a follow-up to that session because I want to give you some updates on exactly what has been the latest over the last 24 to 48 hours. And as fellow promoters, as fellow affiliate JV partners, I want to make sure that you are looped in. Okay, so if you're just joining us, make sure that you give us a little welcome message, comment where you're from, what time it is, where you're at, so that we can give you a proper introduction and an acknowledgement as well. Okay, so we got Mr. Rodney Harris saying very nice that you have one already. Still waiting on mine. Mine's actually a poster, so it's a little bit different. But yes, I've had the what do they call it? The not the Agent Zero, but the Issue Zero that's been around for a couple of months now to cover. And so I got the poster, which has been around in my background for a little bit as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Rodney, for saying hi. I saw your message also in the Groove JV group. It says, thank you so much for the accountability check-in this morning in my time zone. Soon to post a new YouTube video for the first time to help promote scouting for templates soon too. Congratulations, Rodney, for taking action. And yes, definitely take advantage of the YouTube videos, especially the ones that we talked about over the weekend. So watch that rerun if you haven't already. We got Kathy saying, hey, good to see you, Kathy. How are you feeling? Hope all is well, and looking forward to catching up with you sometime soon. We got Pamela saying from LA in Los Angeles. Very, very cool. Nice to see you. Ron from the Netherlands, 15:39 in the afternoon. A very good afternoon to you, Mr. Ron. Hope you're doing well. Rodney is saying from Tennessee, USA. And we also got a Facebook user, Juliet Johnson. A very big hello to you as well. Juliet, I'm not sure if you are familiar with the system that we're using, but we're using a system called StreamYard. And if you're on Facebook, and that goes for many of our fellow friends who are watching from Facebook, we need StreamYard to actually authorize your particular account so that we can see your name, we can see your face, we can see your beautiful profile picture so that we can actually say hi to you. So if you can do us a favor, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and authorize Facebook to see you, then it would be great for us so that we can actually see you as well. Otherwise, it will look just like this Juliet Facebook user. But I also understand that for some people, for whatever reason, the authentication doesn't actually work. So in that case, maybe just put your name in parentheses so that we know who you are, or maybe just go to YouTube like Pamela, 6:40 a.m. in the morning. A very good morning to you on YouTube. There's usually no issues. You can go ahead and just leave your name there as well. We got Suzette from Utah, 7:40 a.m. I'm glad you are excited in such an early morning for you. Well, we are excited as well. And so we have a lot to share with you here today. We got Himanshu Pal from India at 8:10 p.m. A very good evening to you. And we also got Edna from Florida. A very good morning to you as well. Stress-free life from Port Credit. First time live with you. Well, it's a very huge welcome to all of you as well. Okay, so with all of that, we can't possibly go through all of you, but thank you for the continued comments and everything. Again, if you're just joining us, we basically mentioned that over the weekend, I came on Saturday night, actually Sunday morning, my time at 1:30 a.m. to share with you a training on the Groove magazine launch. So if for whatever reason you may have missed it, we want to invite you to go to grooveover.to/anytime and check out the latest one prior to this episode on the training that we gave you over the weekend so that you can get caught up on all the new promotional tools that we gave you as well. But today, as I mentioned, we also have some updates for you, okay? And so if it's the 21st of December for you right now, then this is the best time for you to be watching this. Hopefully, you're watching us live, or hopefully not too late into the replay, because these are all very, very time sensitive, okay? So very good news for all of you who are joining us live, and that's why you should join us live anytime that you can as well. So for the time being, I want to direct your attention to this particular website. If you're not familiar with it, I'm going to show it to you right now. It is, of course, the one, the only GrooveJV.com. And as affiliates, as JV partners, this is the page that you should bookmark. This is the page that should always be up on your computer. This is the page that you should be visiting often, because there are constant updates to this, especially when we have brand new promotions. So if this is the first time that you're coming here, you will see that, of course, you will see the latest high converting promotional email swipes right here. Save the date, December 18th to the 31st is the 2-week promotion that we have for this particular Groove magazine launch, which is, of course, the last affiliate promotion of the year, where we're giving away over $25,000 in cash and prizes. If this is the first time that you are here, make sure that you watch this video from Mr. Mike Filsame himself, where he will explain all the different things that are going on with this launch. In addition, read through all the other information that you see in this page right here, because it's going to contain a lot of information for you here as well. Now, over here, what you're going to see is something called promotion tools. If you're not familiar with promotion tools, it's probably because you somehow missed our session over the weekend. So make sure that you go back to that session and watch that, because we explain how we actually added in additional email swipes and all these different promotional tools for you over the weekend, which means that you can use them to promote right here, right now. Before I give you some additional updates, I want to give you some additional information. When you scroll down the page, you can learn more about when the launch dates are right here with the calendar. You'll also be able to see the $25,000 in cash and prizes that are being given away over the course of the next less than 2 weeks now, before this promotional ends, before the year ends, $10,000 as the first grand prize winner, plus the Neon Groove G Lights, as well as additional ones for 15 places, as you can see. And also there is the leaderboard, which you can keep up to date on all the cool people who have made this list. And of course, the Kathy Walls, who said hi just moments ago, right here, sitting pretty at number 2, along with her business partner. So congratulations to all of our leaders. Not to be amiss to not mention Angie Norris, our groove star, who is sitting right there at number 1 right now. Congratulations to all of our leaders, but keep in mind, this is a 2-week promotion. So if you don't see your name here just yet, okay, it is not too late. You can still make your way up here just as well. All right. But again, the purpose of today is to give you a follow-up on what we talked about this weekend. Okay. So if you are here, maybe you saw the weekend session already. There are 3 things. How many things? 3 things, very good, that we want to update you with here today. Okay. The first one is the links right here. Over here, what you will notice is that we now have additional content that has been populated on the pages of your affiliate links. What do I mean? It means that if you go to the webinar registration page, and this again right here is your affiliate link. Okay, so this is the page on your particular login. You will need to log in yourself in order for you to see this. Okay, your own promotional tools. Make sure that Groove Magazine has been selected. And once you come here, of course, we right click and we go to the actual page itself. What you're going to see is that right now, instead of replay coming soon, right up here at the top, it says watch the replay. And as you scroll down just a little bit, you will see that it looks a little bit different than maybe it did 24 or 48 hours ago when it had Mike and Donna's picture over here. Now we have the headline that says Mike Filsame and Donna Fox present 99 reasons you need Groove Magazine and won't want to leave the lab. In parentheses, wait, what lab? Watch the replay to learn more. And as you scroll down, you will see that if you missed the launch party, then right here, you will be able to see the replay. Okay, so very cool. We have the entire replay, all 2.5+ hours of it right here, which means that whomever you send to this particular page, they will also be able to see the replay as well. So no loss on content there. And of course, if you send them and we go back here, it says the webinar registration page. This is the page where you will want them to go to if you actually want to invite them to not only watch this video, watch this replay, but also in addition, register for the next launch party, which is going to happen in several days time. When they scroll all the way down, you will see a form that says secure your spot now. They'll ask for their first name, their last name, as well as their email address. Once they click on Save Spot Now, they will then be registered for all of the Groove Digital Presents. But more importantly, they will be updated the next time that the launch party is going to happen with Mike and Donna, probably 1 or 2 days before the end of the year. And so with all of that, they will already be signed up and get updated so that you can get the affiliate credit as well. And by the way, if you're already signed up, if you're already on Groove Digital Presents, you receive the emails on the event that happens every single Friday. The good news is you don't need to sign up again, simply because we have the technology where you simply sign up once, you get reminded every single week. Well, this is the exact same Groove Digital Presents, so you won't need to register again, so to speak. The next link that you should be familiar with is if you don't want to send people directly to the registration page. For example, you couldn't care less if they register for the Friday launch party that's coming up in a couple of weeks. You just want them to take action. You want them to get the Groove Magazine. You want them to sign up for the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab course, right? Then what you want to do is you want to send them to the second link right here. Actually, it's the first link, but the second link that I'm showing you right here, which is webinar replay. Right click on that, go to the link over here. And now you will see very similarly as what we just saw, right? The replay is going to be displayed right over here, but instead of a Groove Digital Presents invitation, where they're going to get invited to the launch party, they're actually going to be invited to all the information that they would need to know about the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab. Okay, so if you're familiar with digital marketing, with what we say in the internet marketing community as a sales letter, right? This is exactly what it is. It's a sales page which tells you all about the actual 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab course. And also, in addition, it will give you information about the magazine as well. As you scroll down, this is basically where the sales message, right? The selling point comes in. We start telling people about the multi-million-dollar marketing team that they will be learning from, including Mr. Mike Filsaime himself, all the modules that he will be teaching. When you scroll down, you will see the legends of internet marketing, his Mike Filsaime's partners in crime, John Cornetta and Matt Serolta, alongside with other e-commerce and marketing and design gurus you see on this page right here. And of course, who can neglect Donna Fox, who will be talking about building the entire marketing team. So as you can see, hey, who's this cool guy right here? So as you can see, all these people who are the who's who within the actual Groove team themselves, they're actually going to be putting together this training together. And of course, who can forget Mr. David Lemon, right? So this is the actual sales page that you will want to send your prospects to if, number one, you want them to sign up as soon as possible, and number two, also have access to the actual replay. Everything is included right here. Okay, so again, if you want to send people to the invitation page to the next launch party, you will take them to the webinar registration page. If you want them to take them directly to the sales letter, okay, then you will take them to the webinar replay page. So those are the two updates that we made on the actual links themselves. Now, I mentioned that there are 3 updates that I want to give you, right? That was updates number 1. The second update, and this one is very important. On the Saturday night session, I shared with you that the swipe files under emails, we actually added in a few extra ones in addition, because last time it ended on the 18th of December. Well, now additional emails actually got added, so that on the 19th, which was the next day, the 20th, 21st, 22nd, and up until the 23rd of December, we have emails that are pre-written for you that you can send out as well. Here's the thing. If you were actually up to date and you saw these additional emails, especially ones that are starting today on the 21st of December, as well as the 22nd, which is tomorrow, as well as the 23rd, well, here's the thing. There have been some changes to these emails. Okay, so if you come here to where it says rumor, send on December 21st, you don't need to know exactly which changes actually happened. All you need to know is that we made some changes. So in case you want to send out some emails today, in case you already preloaded some emails into your autoresponder, keep notes that you should actually come back here to where it says rumor, send on December 21st. And if you want to send this email, okay, what you want to do is you want to highlight the whole thing over here, all right, or just copy this right here. This will copy the entire email. Or if you alternatively want to use the HTML coding, right, you can do that right here as well. Simply copy this. Or if you want to just simply use the text view, copy this as well. As you can see in just a moment, right, this will actually be copied onto your clipboard almost instantaneously. And now what you want to do is you want to make those changes, replace the old email with your new one. And right here, you're going to be able to replace that with the new pre-written email, okay? And that's not all, because in addition to the one that's scheduled to be sent out here today on the 21st of December, there are also new changes that happened on the price list email that is designed to be sent out on December 22nd. Okay, so again, if you have already pre-loaded this email into your autoresponder, make sure that you come back into the promo tools, find the updates in the emails themselves, whether you want to use the HTML version or if you want to use the text view, whichever the case. Okay, make sure that you copy this, go back into your autoresponder and replace the old version with the new one. It is very important that you do that. All right, that's the second email, but that's not all, because on the third email, the deadline, which you're supposed to send on the 23rd of December, as you can see right here, okay, this is yet another email that also has some changes. So again, the same thing. No worries about the subject line, by the way. Those remain the same, whichever one that you choose. However, the emails themselves, they actually changed as well. All right, so within the body of either the HTML or in the text view one, make sure that you copy this and replace whatever you have in your autoresponder with the new one. Or if you haven't sent them yet, great. If you haven't loaded anything yet, also great. Just make sure that you got the newest version as opposed to the one that we had even as recently as 12 hours ago. That one is already outdated. All right. So if you're planning to use email marketing, you're planning to use these email swipes, make sure that you use the new updates that have been created for you. All right. So that is the second update, 2 of the 3 updates that I mentioned earlier. All right, so what is the third update? The third update is that now if you go to banners, what you will notice is that in addition to the first set of banners, which is the groove cover, there's also a second version that looks like this and a third version that looks like this. Okay, so now you have not just one, but three different sets of graphic banners, all in different sizes. You'll be able to see within the name itself what size they are. Like for example, this one is white, 160 by 600. This one is white, 200 by 200. You will be able to see in the different sizes what types of options are available to you. And by the way, all of these will send them directly to the webinar replay page. If you want to make any changes to that, you can make changes to them yourself within the code when you paste them into the actual website. All right, so those are the 3 updates. I'm sure by now, hopefully you can see some value in joining us on these Groove at any time, because we will give you a lot of the updates that most people will miss if they don't watch it, if they can't wake up in time, if they don't want to watch the replay, if they don't have 30 minutes or an hour to spend in their own education, in their own lessons, then unfortunately they miss out on all these updates. So that is yet another another nudge to you that, of course, if you want to keep up to date on all of the coolest things, on anything that happens as they happen, all the amazing announcements, make sure that you watch all these sessions, whether it's from me, whether it's from David Lemon, from John Garcia, or any one of our cool members of the Groove team. Make sure that you watch them. Otherwise, you will miss out on all these super cool updates. All right. So with that, I do want to, before I end this particular screen sharing, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say watch the replays of Groove at any time, and I sent this out to you earlier, I'll send this to you again right here into the comments. That's grooveover.to/anytime. This will take you to this particular screen where it is a YouTube playlist of all of our previous episodes. And when you scroll all the way down, what you're going to see is the episode that I did this past weekend, Groove Magazine and 2021 Fast Starts Marketing Lab Launch. This is the session that you should be watching if you somehow missed it, because that is the one where I walked you through all of these promotional tools. So if you want to use them, you want to learn how to use them, you want more information on them, I walked you through each and every single one of these. Make sure that you rewatch that if you somehow missed it, because it's going to be great information for you in order for you to leverage on all of these promotional tools in order for you to promote this amazing Groove magazine launch. Okay, so with that, that is all I have for you here today. If there's anything else that you want to talk about, if you have any different questions that you might have, make sure that you put them down into the comments right now so that we can address them before we get off the air. Okay, so over here, I'm going to scroll back up a little bit and let's see what comments we have left here. Okay, Facebook user saying thank you. I'm new. I'm a lifetime member since September. Congratulations and thank you for joining us. We have another friend saying good morning. Simply Say It Right, Muriel from Brooklyn, New York, 9:32 a.m. A very good morning to you as well. Kathy is saying love all the promotional tools available. Yes, I'm sure you don't need them. You're doing just fine. You and your business partner as part of Groove Nation #2 on the leaderboard. So a huge congratulations to you for that. Tariq is saying, what is here? I am new in Groove JV. Watch this replay. If you somehow missed it, also watch the replays that we had not only from this past weekend, but also some of our previous ones. If you want the entire full scoop on what is Groove JV, our entire affiliate program, and how you can use all these affiliate marketing tools, because they are all here for you as our affiliates to promote the affiliate program. And right now we're focusing on the Groove magazine launch. And so all the tools are geared towards that. Okay, so make sure, Tariq, that you are there and you stay up to date on all the cool stuff. Tuan, our awesome co-host from just a week or two ago, saying what's up, what's back up to you. We've been hearing from a lot of our fellow Groovesters. They want a part 2 from Tuan. So let me know, Mr. Tuan, when is good for you. And of course, when you want to get started on that Groove Gangstas podcast. All right, so definitely lots of cool stuff here for you. Okay, we got Luis, and this is actually some Louis. We got something Luis or Louis, I don't know which one it is. Just to let you know, okay, that we have all kinds of comments that come in, and we do want to reply to them. We want to acknowledge them, and we want to respond to you. Not everything is gonna be absolutely positive, I would say, and in no way am I saying that you are a negative person, Luis, but if you say, okay, but please keep it short and to the point, just an observation, as there's lots to keep up with. If these sessions are not for you, like I said, if you don't have time for it, if 30 minutes, 60 minutes is something that you can't fit into your schedule, it's okay. Turn it off, walk away. Okay, it's okay. You won't hurt my feelings. In fact, we will part as friends. The thing is, as I said it once, if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. If we have these live sessions, it's because they're important. If it takes us 30 minutes or an hour to explain something, if it takes David Lemon 2 hours to build out a website, if it takes John Garcia or Mike Filsame or Donna Fox 2.5 hours to explain Groove Magazine or whatever else, then that's the time that we want to allocate, and we're not going to keep it shorter than it needs to be. We're also not going to make it longer than it needs to be. But if there's something that needs to be addressed, something that needs to be explained, we will use that time for those who will make the time to listen, who will see the value in what we have to share, and we're not going to rush through it simply because 1 or 2 people don't have time for it. Okay, so if you don't have time for it, walk away. It's okay. But for those who want to watch it, let's not, deprive them of the value. And of course, if you find additional time later on where you can watch the replay, yes, your time's valuable, but so is ours. We're not going to waste our time, just like how we're not going to waste your time if it's not important. Okay, so for Luis and for Luis and anyone who wants to talk about how, we're wasting your time, hopefully you understand that it's not meant to waste your time. It's meant to provide value to you. And only if you want that value should you stay. But if you don't want it, nobody is twisting your arm and telling you that you must join us. All right. Edna is saying, wishing all an energizing and blessed day. Groove with Edna. Thank you very much, Edna. Thank you for your positivity and for your excitement shared by many of our fellow friends like Pamela saying thanks. Sam is also saying thanks. Ron is saying thanks. So good. We're having a lot of people who do appreciate the value. So of course, you are the people that we are talking to. And if you're too busy, please make sure that you do what you need to do to spend your time to live your life. Don't waste it watching me if you don't want to. All right. We got Min saying good morning. Good to see you. Suzette has a question. So just do I understand on email? I use today updated emails and start with today's date. Email only, right? Not all. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're asking, Suzette, but if you go back to the Groove JV promotional links, you will see emails with dates. If you want to start today on today's date, by all means, go ahead and do that. If you see some emails previously that you want to also send out, you can also do that as well. But if we always recommend, and in fact, I'm going to show my screen one more time again, just to show you what this looks like. At the very top of the page, what you're going to see is to get the latest high converting promotional email swipe, click here. Okay. Last time I showed you this already, which is why I didn't take the time to do so today. But when you scroll down just a little bit, and let me see if I'm able to find that right here on number 9, what you're going to see over here is that we say these are guideline swipes. It is best to change 20% of this email and use your own words and personality for better results. If you just copy and paste this email, you may see lower deliverability rates due to other affiliates sending the same email. And this is more or less very similar to what I talked about last time in my emails as well. It basically means that these are emails that are here for you as guidance. Is here for you to model after. I personally would not recommend that you simply copy and paste and send out everything as is, because you're going to want to send them in your own voice. You're going to want to make sure that whoever is receiving these emails and hearing from you, that they know what it is that you normally say, how you normally say them. We want to make sure that they know that it's coming from you. Okay. So with that, definitely use this with a grain of salt. Use them as guidance on what you might potentially want to say, but I probably wouldn't copy and paste everything as is. If you see anything from today's date or from tomorrow's date or from last week's date at some point that you want to use, by all means, it is 100% up to you how you want to customize your email. So hopefully that answers your question. We got Lady T Watt saying, hi, I'm new to this. Thanks for the value training. I'm upgraded to lifetime membership. So excited. Congratulations for your upgrade. Congratulations for being a platinum member. You will not regret it. This is definitely the place to be. And definitely stay tuned for additional training in the future, as well as a lot of the past trainings that we had as well. If you're committed to your own education, then definitely put in the time towards your education. Don't say stuff like keep it short. Don't say stuff like I got no time for this. Don't say stuff like, is this going to be a waste of my time or whatever else. If you have the commitments, if you put in the dedication, also dedicate in your own education as well. So thank you very much, Lady T, for joining us here as well. Facebook user, you tell them, dude. Thank you very much. Kathy says you provide excellent value. Thank you for saying that. It takes time to give proper training. Yes, it absolutely does. So for every 30 minutes that we're preparing for you, of course, and David Lemon can tell you, it'll probably take him hours and hours of preparation. So we're not just doing this just to waste your time or to waste each other's time or just to be up here talking to be talking. We're doing this because we legitimately want to provide you with value. So if this is something that you want to be a part of, then absolutely we want you to be a part of it with us as well. MMG Videos has great stuff and advice. Cool. And then we got additional ones here. Luis, thank you for doing whatever it is that you're doing now. properly. Quick bite-sized teaching are sometimes more adequate. Again, no malice meant. Thank you very much for clarifying, Luis. Just to let you know, if you go to our YouTube channel, we have training that are all in, but are both long as well as short. In fact, the last session I talked to you about this as well. If you go to our YouTube channel and check out all of our walkthroughs, you will see videos that are 30 seconds long, a minute long, less than 2 or 3 minutes. Hopefully that is short enough for you. Hopefully that is bite-sized enough for you. If not, we'll see what we can do in 5 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever else. But regardless, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. Of course, we want to make sure that whether you want long ones or short ones, we do have something for everybody as well. Suzette is saying, okay, great, thanks. I hadn't had the chance to see your prior sessions, so just checking it wasn't a time sensitive for the receiver. Thanks so much. You're very welcome, Suzette. And just to let all of you know, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, when I said that you can go to our YouTube channel, in just a moment, I'm going to show you how to find our YouTube channel. But earlier, I showed you this Groove at Any Time playlist, right? This is where you can see some of our previous sessions. And yes, this would be only for you if you had a little bit of time. Maybe you have 30 minutes, maybe you have 45 minutes, an hour, because a lot of these are kind of lengthy training. But if you want to just check out our YouTube channel, okay, this is at youtube.com/Groove Digital. And I'm going to type this into the chat for you right now so that you are able to see this as well. If you go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Groove Digital and you click on playlists, for example, okay, and you scroll down, what you're going to see is you are going to see a lot of our different playlists. For example, we have one right down here that says Groove Funnels Walkthrough Series. So if you go to Groove Funnels Walkthrough Series, what you're going to see are our walkthrough series. And these walkthrough series are a list of very short videos. So for example, this one has a total of 9 videos. This is the Asian way of saying 9, by the way. If you don't know, now you know. 9 videos. Click on View Full Playlist. And what you're going to see are some videos that, as you can see over here, this one is 45 seconds long. This one is 1 minute and 24 seconds. This one is 55 seconds, 33 seconds, less than 2 minutes. You get the idea. Okay, so if you're short on time and you want to see some shorter ways for you to get from A to Z, okay, take a look at some of these walkthrough videos, which will definitely help you to get walked through on some of these things at a much shorter space, okay, so much shorter rate. So again, if you're brand new, if you've been around for a while and you're not familiar with these, okay, these are some additional alternative training options for you if you want to save some time, or maybe you're kind of busy and you want to, see what you can do to get things done a lot faster and everything else. All right, so that's pretty much all there is to it. Finally, if there's anything else that you would like to say, leave them in the comments. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because we are about to be wrapping up. All right, so today is the 21st of December. For many of us, for some of you who might be in Australia, it's already the 22nd already. What does that mean? It means that, yes, I know we are in Christmas week. I also know that the holidays are coming up. I also know that we're just finishing up on the weekend. And so for many of us, maybe we're just starting our day. Maybe we're just trying to wake up and get ready for an exciting week. But here's the thing. As I mentioned over the weekend, and the reason why I stayed up until 2 or 3 a.m. to give a session over here at Groove Anytime, the reason why I stayed up until 6, 7 a.m. Last Friday when the Groove Magazine launch was happening is because I understand the value of time. That's why I wouldn't deliberately want to waste any of your time. That's why if we are on here, I want to make sure that everything that we share with you is important. Here's the thing. As entrepreneurs, I'm going to say that we take each day just like any other day. Sure, we will work. Sure, we'll spend time with our family. Sure, we will go out. But if you understand the urgency of what's going to happen within these next 2 weeks, how you spend each and every single one of your day is going to dictate how close you are to achieving your goals. If you want to work hard towards achieving those goals, then we give you as much support as you would possibly need. These next 2 weeks, this is the last 2 weeks of the year. It's also the 2 weeks of when this Groove Magazine launch is taking place. Those who want to take weekends off, for example, they lose 2 days, don't they? Those who want to take the next few days off and continue to not do any types of promotions, you will end up losing those days as well. The point is, you can either choose to be productive with your time, and I'm not saying by any means, don't take days off. Don't spend time with your family. Don't go out. Don't spend time on yourself and don't do what you want to do. Yes, do those, but don't schedule them by days. Don't schedule them by times. You can still spend time with your family and do what you want to do on work days, on weekdays that you're actually working, right? At the same note, you can also be productive on the weekends while on the side, you're spending time with your family as well. The point I'm trying to make is that as entrepreneurs or aspiring marketers or whatever it is that you would classify yourself, make sure that you spend each and every single moment of your waking hours being as productive as you can be, whether it would mean I want to be productive spending time with my family or productive in my work. Make sure that you space them out, balance them out, and make sure we're not wasting any time, okay? I think we put a lot of focus on time during this session, and it's equally even more important as we wind down towards the last 2 weeks of the year. We're probably less than 2 weeks now. We're probably around 10 days before we welcome in 2021, which means that every waking hour, every moment is even more important how we actually spend that to become productive. Okay, so if you want to spend time learning, if you want to spend that time doing, if you want to spend that time doing what you need to do, put that balance in your life, now is the time to do it so that you can promote in the last 2 weeks that we have this Groove Magazine launch, the last 2 weeks that we're pushing this 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab. It's a mouthful and also a mindful, trying to remember it at a spur of the moment as well. But you get the idea. It's your choice to make how you want to spend your time, promoting this, doing something else, or whatever else. So what are you going to do, right? The choice is yours to make. So with that, I want to thank all of you for being here, regardless of what time zone you are in. You are here, so we want to congratulate you on that. We saw a minor spike on the amount of people who just showed up as compared to maybe about 40 minutes ago or so when I first started. So if you're joining us for the very first time, make sure that you watch the replay because we explained to you what you can do to maximize your promotions for the Groove Magazine launch. And we also gave you some really cool updates and announcements as well. So make sure that you watch it as well. But in addition, we got Sanhin saying, hey, everyone, I'm SK. I'm a senior software engineer from USA. Thank you very much for joining us. And thank you for introducing yourself. We got Min giving us 3 thumbs ups. All right, I don't know where you got the extra thumb. I unfortunately only got 2, but congratulations for getting 3. I'm joking, of course. 3 thumbs up. Yes, let's go ahead and do this. We got Suzette saying, you and the Groove team are awesome. I can't thank you enough. Have an awesome day. You as well have yourself an awesome day. It is 11:18. If you can see that, 11:18 p.m. for me right now. So I will have an awesome rest of my day. And of course, we're going to end on a very high note. We got Min saying, thank you, a lot to catch up on. Yes, definitely. And Louise saying, thank you from lockdown UK. We are locked down as well, believe it or not, right here in Malaysia. Actually, we're on semi-lockdown because on certain areas of our city, we are still in lockdown. And unfortunately for me, I happen to live in one of those areas that are still locked down, which means that technically I'm not supposed to go out, but sometimes we do sneak out. But regardless, wherever you are, wherever you might be, make sure that you have yourself a productive time. Do what it is that you need to do in order for you to make the best that 2020, the rest of it, has to offer, and set up what you need to do in order to make 2021 even better than before. So on behalf of the entire Groove team and myself, we want to thank you for joining us this early morning for many of you, and this late nights for some of us, and the middle of the day for the rest of you. But here's the thing, okay? Keep in mind, we're all here because we want to provide you with value. We got David Lemon coming up in just about 2 hours time, maybe even less than that. If you can fit it into your own schedule, make sure that you listen to him as well, because he always over delivers in terms of content. And as we wind down towards the end of the year, this will also be one of the final sessions that he will be doing all year long. So you're not going to want to miss it. You're going to want to be here for it. And we're going to want to make sure that you join us here on Groove at any time as well. So make sure that you like our page or our group, turn on those notifications, as well as subscribe to our channel on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, wherever you may be, so that you will be notified the next time that we come on here live, so that you will be able to get up to date on all the latest announcements, all the updates, and all the bonuses that you will continue to get that you won't be able to get anywhere else, only when you join us on these live sessions. All right, so as promised, we're gonna keep it short, not waste your time. We're done here for now. For the time being, I'll see you on the next Groove anytime. And until then, you have yourselves a great week. Cheers, folks. You gotta get into the groove.